Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Today I'm doing a Mackenzie Child's Bee collaboration summer decor DIY with my good friend Annie from Crafting with Annie Jones. Today I'm going to be doing a sunflower with a bee inside. So here is a piece that I have. I bought this from the thrift store many years ago. Of course it was all the silver color and I did make it more French country before, and now I'm taking it off because this is going to be for summer now, and I'm going to be doing the Mackenzie Child's checks on this sunflower. So I got to get all of this stuff off of here. All right, now that it's all off, I need to paint it, and I went ahead and painted it with my Waverly chalk paint here. And now I'm going to draw on all my checks with my ruler. Now I made little guidelines here on the back so I know where to start. Gotta line this up here, make sure I got it right. And I'm just going to draw my lines. I'm going to go ahead and mark these, how wide I want them. You can do yours as wide as you want to when you make your checks, and you can also use a stencil or tape, painter's tape. I'm just going to finish up my checks here. Now I'm going to be ready to paint, and first color I'm going to do is black on it, and I will be doing the center with some browns. All right, now I'm just going to go ahead and get my black checks done. I try to go as neat as possible, but I will be using another white on here so I can go in and clean it up with that. Now I'm going to go in with some warm white and do the rest of the checks, and that will also make it a little more cleaner looking. I'm going to make sure I can fix all my little mistakes that I made. All right, now that that is done and dry, I'm going to be using some browns. I'm going to be using a melted chocolate. I'm also going to use light cinnamon and some golden sunset. So I'm going in with the melted chocolate first and getting this all base coated. Now that it's base coated here with a couple coats, and I do have this wet, I'm going to go in with that light cinnamon with my stencil and just go tap, tap, tapping in here. And I'll also be using that golden sunset in here also and just be mixing the colors together. So I'm just going to keep doing this with all three of the colors until I get my desired look. All right, now that the center is dry, I'm taking that golden sunset and a dry brush and just making little brush strokes on the white checks here. Now I'm also going to take some blue here. This is called Bonnie Blue, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to be going over the black with it. I'm also going to take that color again, the golden sunset, and I'm going to, this has, I don't know if you noticed it before, but you can see that it's raised. It's dimensional for the petals, so I'm just going in on those lines and outlining my petals. So now I have my pure gold color here in the metallics, and I'm going to do an outline on the whole sunflower here. I also went in and put some of that gold in the center here too. Now I'm going to work on the bee. So this is just a split egg that I've had for another project many years ago. I never did, and I drilled a hole in it to hang it on a garland. So I filled in the hole. I cut out some wings out of just some cardstock, and I got a little half ball for the head. So I want to use that warm white and paint the bottom of this because I'm going to be doing a harlequin on the body of the bee. And I'm just going to take some black and do the bee's head. And I already started on the wings here. I just drew some lines, and I'm just going to do these in stripes with the black and the warm white. I actually went in and painted them with a warm white first, and then I drew on my stripes here. I'm just trying to do this as careful as possible. I can always fix it with more of the warm white. And I need to go ahead and draw on those bottom ones too. So I'm going to go ahead and get that finished up, and then I will be using some gold to do some outlining. I also decided to go ahead and take some of that Bonnie Blue and do a little bit of dry brushing on the wings to match what I've done on the plate, and I'll also be using this on the body of the bee. And here's how they look before I get the gold on. All right, let me get these up here. So this is all the gold, and I did brush some of that golden sunset on here also. Now for the head, I'm going to take that gold again, and I'm just going to be dipping the end of my paintbrush in here, and I'm going to put dots all over the head. While I'm letting all this dry, I went ahead and put some black in here. I just wasn't really liking the color. I wanted a little bit darker. And so I'm also going to be using the browns that I used before. And I'm just going to try to layer on here. I just didn't like that color being so light. I think it needs to have a little bit darker background for the bee to pop out on. So I'm going to go ahead and just keep doing my 3 colors that I did before to get it to where I want it to be. You know, you can never really mess up on this. You just keep adding more of the colors, and I am going to actually, I am going to put a little bit of gold in here too, I think, as I go along. And if it doesn't turn out the way you want it, just start all over again. That's the good thing about paint. Now that the body of the bee is dry, I just drew on some lines here to make my harlequin pattern. And I'm going to go in with my black paint and paint the ones that I want black. And of course, I'll probably have to do some touch-ups here. All right, now that I have it done and I've done my touch-ups, I'm going to take that Bonnie blue and I'm going to go over some of the white with my dry brush. And I'll probably put a little bit of it on the black also. I'm going to be taking my gold and I want to do some outlining on the harlequins here, and then I'll also do little dots with the gold. Then I need to let this dry, and then I can glue everything onto the center of the plate. All right, now it's all dry. I'm just going to kind of lay it on here to see where I want to place everything. I'm going to put the wings here, so I'm just going to hot glue the wings on. And I'm just going to take some of my B7000, put some of that on here, and a little bit of hot glue also. I'm having a hard time getting this thing to squeeze anything out. I don't know why, it's new. Get some hot glue on there, place it where I want it, and do the same thing for the head. Okay, I have this little, I think it's like a toe ring. It's just something that I found, and I'm just going to cut the ends off. It's a little too long. And I'm going to put this as a little collar on here, because when I looked up the Mackenzie Child's Bee, they're a little bit different than this, but they have like a little collar and just a little bit of a head sticking out. So I'm going to do mine just a little bit differently. And I'm also going to take my gold paint on here and make it look more of the same gold, because it's not the same color. Now, I need some antennas. So I'm just going to take the gold paint and paint some antennas here real quick. That one got a little too thick, but that's okay. I can fix it. I'm just going to dot the ends real quick here. And just taking some of that melted chocolate, I'm going to draw my line here to make it a little bit more skinnier like the other one. And then I'm going to take some black and tap it on here to blend it more in with the center of the plate. All right, now it's all done. I think this looks so cute. And I'm just going to set it here on a plate holder and show you some close-ups. All right, my sweet friends, that's going to do it for the video today. I hope that you enjoyed it, and please be sure to check out Annie's video. I have the link down below in my description box. I want to wish everybody a very wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.